right on time. Get to do some arms now, best part. So do zip up your legs. Legs together as best you can. Yep, weights again. Palms face each other, and again I'm forward so that my weights aren't going to hit the chair. And it's okay to lean a little bit forward too. So we're starting with hammer curls, which are our biceps. They're just called hammer curls. I don't know why, because your palms face each other. So you can start right here. Exhale to bring your weights up. Inhale down. So the way up is hard because you're lifting the weight. Way down is hard because you're working against gravity. So just trying to keep the pace the same on the way up as the way down. Remembering it's okay to find your own pace, going slower than me or faster than me. Typically an exhale as you lift the weights, inhale the way down. I'm just seeing how much I can talk to distract you guys. And I'm out of material. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Try to get your elbows in tight to your body. 3, 2, and 1. That's good. We'll get another chance at those. You can take a little break if you need it. Wiggle your arms, whatever you need. I'm going to call it an upright row. I'm going to show it from the side before we start doing it. You're going to take your arms straight out. And then you're going to bring them back in. See how the elbows come down? Okay, bring your weights into your side body. So yes, you're working shoulders and arms, but also upper back. Okay, so you might feel your shoulder blades come together. That's all good. So weights forward. Exhale as you bring them back and in. There you go. Forward and back and in. And it's okay if you can't extend the weights all the way out. That can be hard to lift forward like that. But do try to squeeze your shoulder blades together on the way back. Working the upper back, so important. Stay strong in our back. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6. Yep, exhale as you drag the weights back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your weights if you can. Back to the hammer curls. Make sure you're forward, palms facing towards you, and thinking about not moving anything except from the elbow down. So hug your elbows in tight, roll your shoulders back. And nothing moves except for elbows down, lifting and lowering. That's it. Feeling free to find your own pace. Remembering, don't let the weights just drag your hands down on the way down. Slow and in control on the way down. Y'all know who The Rock is, right? He says that his trick is working the eccentric phase of the lift. So that is the opposite of what we think is the lift. This is the lift going up. He says the trick is slowing down the down part. And he does have some muscles, so we can trust him. Probably not. But he had to start somewhere. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring it down. Take a little break by resting them on your lap if you need for a sec. And then again, make sure you're sliding forward in your chair. This time we hinge forward. Palms facing behind you. And your arms are out like in a low V. And then we're just lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. So not too far down. Working that lift. So again, might feel this in your upper back. Should feel it in your upper back. Maybe in triceps too. That's the back of your upper arms. And then check in with your posture even here, especially your neck. Draw your chin in so that the back of your neck stays in line. So gaze is down, but like 4 feet forward. weights are hard. So let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back to center. We're going to try and make it a combo with all 3 of those. So we'll start with hammer curl, nice and slow. And then weights forward, drive the weights back, that upright row, forward, and then bring them down in a low V, hinge forward, and lift behind you. There it is, hammer curl. Upright row, so weights forward, drive them back, forward, and down. Lean forward, low V, and lift behind you. Slow and control, lower. Back to the hammer curl. Lift, lower, arms forward, drive them back. Arms forward, lower. Lean forward, lift behind you. This is fun, you guys. Hammer curl. Arms forward, drive the elbows back. Forward and down. Lean forward and lift. Lower, hammer curl. How about just 2 more times through? Arms forward. Back. Forward. Lean forward and lift. Last one, sit up tall. Hammer curl. Arms forward. Drive the weights back. Arms forward. Lean forward. Lift the weights behind you. And lower. Come to sitting up tall. Shoo! You did it. Need a forward fold. Neck roll. Some water. An hour never lasted so long, huh? We got more. So remember, you're still working your muscles. If you need to put the weights down, that's totally fine. These ones are hard too. We're going to do, there's no real name for what we're about to do, actually. All right, so I'll show it to you one time and then we'll go together. So it's a lateral raise out to the side. Ideally, risk it in line with the shoulders. And then it's a swoop. And then you take it back out. And then down. And that's it. Okay? So check in with your posture. Roll your shoulders back and down. Still working your muscles. If you need to set your weights down, that's fine. And then inhale to lift. I think I like the, sorry. I'm going to try that breath again. Here we go. Inhale here. Inhale here. Exhale to lift. Inhale, swoop. Exhale, take it back out. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, swoop. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lower. There it is. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. You're doing great. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. You got it. 2 more. Last one here. And you can set your weights down, take a little forward fold or whatever you need, a shoulder stretch. Okay, shoulders a lot. I got one more shoulder. So go easy on yourself, especially if you got a shoulder injury, okay? You can do that by not using weights or even changing the range of motion if you need to, so a little bit smaller range of motion. So this next one's going to be an open T, palms up. And then it's a bicep curl on the way in. Open up. Lift it all the way up. And bring it back down. That's our starting position. So not easy. Hands stay above our hearts the whole time. It's going to get your heart rate up. Only going to make us do 8 of these. So we're already at 6. You got it. You got it. This is 4. It's a lot of motions to count, but I think that was 3. Like losing count. There was 2. And 1. Back to the open T. Nice and slow and control on the way down. Oh my gosh, you guys did it. That's all. That is all the weights. That is all the weights. You're ready. Yeah. Take a little break or whatever. If you like where that came from, get my card. I'm available. Some people like the torture. You guys keep coming back. Ah, we did it. Yay. Okay, so find that same place we started in at the beginning of class. Just like an easy seated, as comfortable as you can get. Close your eyes and notice your breath. You know, whenever our heart rate goes up like it just did, and then we train our heart rate to come back down, we're increasing our heart rate variability, which is a good thing, meaning how fast is your heartbeat? Once a second, but it's really like a little more or less. And the more that varies, the healthier your heart is. So it's good to bring the heart rate up, practice bringing it back down. People with higher heart rate variability also sleep better, have lower levels of anxiety and depression. That's why exercise is so good for us. And if you would just extend one leg straight. And then as you exhale, hinge forward. You can rest same forearm at the knee. Maybe reach for the toes. I do keep flexing my foot back towards me. So I'm still teaching from our book, The Yamas and Niyamas, which is Yoga's Ethical Guidelines. And today is Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya. And it's loosely translated non-excess or moderation. But it literally means walking with God. That's interesting. So inhale to rise up. Let's do it on the other side. Ready. Extend your other leg out. And fold forward. I think that's interesting that non-excess or moderation will be literally translated walking with God. So Brahmacharya invites us into an awareness of the sacredness of life. To live with God and not with excess. Can we see every relationship as a relationship with the divine? Can we see every experience as an experience with the divine? Inhale to sit up tall. And take both legs out in front of you, so you do have to be slightly forward on your chair, but just be careful as you hinge forward. Maybe reaching down for the chair, or maybe it feels safer just to hold on to the chair. Asking yourself, can you honor all as sacred? Inhale to rise up, walk your feet back in towards you, open up your arms. Right arm on top of left, give yourself a big hug. Right arm on top, and you're just walking your fingertips across your back just as much as you can. Close your eyes, breathe. Can you honor yourself as sacred? Inhale as you open up your arms. Give yourself another hug, left arm over right this time. Try to relax your shoulders down, compressing your elbows down towards your chest. Can you honor yourself as sacred? Release your arms, take them out wide, just like we did at the beginning of class. Palms out and roll your wrists around. Wrist did a lot of work gripping those weights. Try that shoulder stretch we did earlier. So one arm comes across, and then the other hand is just pulling that arm in. Feel it somewhere in the shoulder. I like to try to draw my shoulder down. You can even tilt your head away from that arm you're stretching. Get the stretch into the neck. And other side. Take your opposite arm across. Pull your arm. Maybe tilting your head to the side. Breathing in and out through your neck. Still taking those long exhales. Release. Take both hands behind you. You can either hold on to your chair or you can interlace your fingers behind you for a chest expansion. So feel your shoulder blades come together behind you. Let your shoulders roll back towards the back of your body. Maybe you lift the chin. Sometimes that feels good. Tuck your chin in, bend your elbows, release the chair or your fingers. Let's go down to our feet. So you can hold on to your chair and just flip one foot over. Top of toes on the floor. Right, can cause a little foot cramp. If it causes that, just come out. Try again. And if you can get the tops of your toes down, you're just trying to roll side to side. Lengthening your exhale again. When we lengthen the exhale, it actually releases more oxygen to our muscles, which we need for recovery after a workout like that. Isn't that interesting? Not a longer inhale, longer exhale releases more oxygen. Other foot. Pick up your left leg, hug your knee into your chest. Half wind removing pose, so just take a deep breath in and out. Roll out your ankle. Other direction. And we'll try for a figure four stretch. So as you're ready, setting your ankle over your knee. Best you can, resisting the urge to judge yourself for where you are today. Checking in with your posture, sitting up nice and tall. And close your eyes and just breathe. It's a full minute here. So if it becomes unbearable, you can come out of it. A reason not to practice this posture would be if it's causing you knee pain. If you feel a pinch in your knee or something like that, you just put your foot down. onto this position. So you can stay right here, or you can slide your leg across. If you're crossing your legs, this is another place you can stay, or you hug your ankle in towards your leg. There's our third stop. Fourth is wrapping your foot around your leg. Some people can do that. So any of those places are good places to stay. And then open up your arms, and it's right arm over top of the left for that big hug, just like we did. Right arm on top of left. Then compress your elbows towards your chest, so you're compressing your armpit space. If you want it, again, this is a good place to stay right here. Or you can hinge forward, elbows towards your knees. Tuck your chin into your chest. 3 breaths here. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Breathe out. Inhale to rise up, and you can unwind everything. You're picking up your right leg. Hug your knee into your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. And roll your ankle up. Other direction. Figure 4, wherever you can get it, ankle or foot on your knee. Close your eyes and just breathe, lengthening your exhales if you can. Adding on now, so remembering that you can stay in figure 4, or slide your leg across, zipping up your legs as close as you can together, or even wrapping your foot behind your leg. And then for our hug this time, it's left over right. Give yourself a big hug, and then we're compressing everything together. You all remember all that lymphatic stuff we did? That's what we're getting here. Compress your elbows down. Tuck your chin in, maybe hinge forward, elbows towards knees. Squeeze everything together. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep inhale, you can rise up, release everything. Most important pose at the top of the class. Final resting. So you can scoot back. However it feels comfortable too. If you like to lean forward, that's fine. Place of stillness. Place where you can just pause before moving on to your next thing in your day. Let your body receive all the work you've done. Palms up on your lap, maybe eyes closed. You don't have to control your breath. Just begin to notice it. Noticing perhaps what it feels like to be full. Sensing perhaps what it feels like to be empty. Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya invites us to live with God, not excess. This guideline invites us into the sanctity of all life by seeing every relationship we have as a relationship with the divine, by seeing every experience we have as an experience with the divine. Can you honor all as sacred? Can you honor yourself as sacred? When we stop and pause for a moment, we remember that it's the simple things that stir our soul and bless us with happiness. The wind in the trees, the color of the sky, the touch of a loved one, the delight of a child, shared moment with a friend can fill us to overflowing. And this overflowing is expansive and humbling, much different than the satiation of excess. Let's breathe together. In through your nose. Soft sigh out your mouth. Soft sigh. One more in through your nose. Soft sigh. And bring your hands together in your heart space. And blink your eyes open. Always an honor to practice with you guys. The light in me. See the honor, the light in you.